Welcome back, I'm Dr. Ruckus, and today we are playing Esper Angels in the March of Machine Early Access event. This deck is sweet, my man. I like it a lot. The key card here is Errant Angayata, a 3-mana 2/3 legendary creature, human angel, flash, flying. You may look at the top card of your library anytime. You may cast spells with flash or flying from the top of your library. This is one of my favorite things to do in Magic, playing things off the top of the deck. I just find it very satisfying. This card reminds me a lot of Augur of Autumn, which is one of my favorite cards, except we don't have the land off the top ability. But it's sweet because pretty much everything in the deck either has flash or flying. The flash part is actually super relevant because normally your instant speed removal spells just sit on the top of your deck, clogging your potential, draw potential. Yeah. But the Emperor has flash, so you can actually play removal spells in the form of the Wandering Emperor off the top of your deck because it has flash. So that is very sweet. Other cards in the deck, we have the Guardian of Girapur, a 3-mana 3/3 angel flyer. When it enters the battlefield, exile up to one other target creature or artifact you control, return it to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. So we're blanket things. That's pretty sweet. There are probably going to be a lot of fun decks with this card. A 3-mana 3/3 body that blinks is actually just like decent value in general, but fun things we can blink the Inspiring Overseer, and then we get to draw a card and gain another life, not bad. And we can also blink the Steel Seraph. That means it comes back in as its 6-mana 5/4 version, even if you cast it for 3, which is pretty sweet. Other things to note in terms of non-angels, running Skrelv, because this card is absolutely busto, and in any basically white creature deck, you should probably run 4 copies of these on one. It's just incredibly annoying to deal with. And 4 copies of Guardian of Nubenalia. Not an angel, but does you allow you to scry, which means you can manipulate the top of your deck, which means you can put things on top that Errant Angayata can cast. So tried it out today, absolutely loved it. There aren't really any other good 2-drop angels, and I thought Guardian of Nubenalia did a great job. Lastly, we have the Boonbringer Valkyrie on top, 5-mana 4/4 with backup 1. It itself has flying, first strike, and lifelink, and when it enters the battlefield, you can put a counter on something else and give it flying, first strike, and lifelink for that turn. Basically just there to piss off mono red, because who needs mono red? We got angels, man. Let's go. Enjoy the gameplay. Let's dive right in. On the play, yeah, I mean, it's not very angelic, but it's definitely keepable. Slow land first. Gruul. I like it. Guardian of Nubenalia online. What do we have here? Plaza of Heroes, Legends. All right, it's gonna be Joda time. Next land, swing for 2. I think we Guardian of Nubenalia. We can always Infernal Grasp on our next turn if we need to. Basic Forest. That's interesting for a Legends deck. Maybe they're not Legends. Fable. Not bad. We do get the free attack, though. Honestly, we could bounce this thing with Otawara. I don't think they want to block. So let's just take our free scry first. Enlist. Just you. Enlist with you. Skrelv's okay, but I don't know that that's what we want right now. Definitely not the land. I don't think I want to top deck Skrelv next turn either. Doesn't fit well with our curve. Unless we want to Skrelv and Infernal Grasp next turn. We already have Indestructible. 2 to the bottom. They don't take the trade, that's fine. And I think we go Plains and bounce this thing before combat on their turn. That's fine with me. Bin the Otawara, which you don't really need anyway. Let's let him draw discard here. Ooh, Renin Realmbreaker. I don't know what to do with this thing yet, because it comes down, and then it can't defend itself immediately, because the land is tapped that you used to cast it. 2 combat, yeah, I think we just bounce this thing. Burn the Otawara. No treasure for you. Ooh, just disappears. I don't think I've seen that animation before. Slowgurk the Overslime, let's go. Takanu was interesting. I think we continue to scry here. Enlist. Enlist with you. No angels showing up this game yet. More emperors? I mean, I feel like that's not what I want. It's okay. Why would I put away an Emperor? I just want more versatility. I want options. They eat it all. Fine. We'll play out the 5th land here. We might need it eventually. That's all for this turn, though. Flip the Fable. Maybe we have to deal with that with Infernal Grasp this turn. Manual taps for colorless. 3 damage. We can bin an Emperor here. Sure. I think we need the Infernal Grasp to kill the Kiki-Jiki. So Indestructible acquired. They do get to... This card is sweet, by the way. This card is going to make it into any control deck I have that plays red. They had a card like this in, like, I don't even know what set it was. It looked like a giant eye. It was 2 mana, 3 damage something, and I think same thing. Put a card in the bottom of your library or something. Do nothing. Let's still get the Emperor tick in this turn. Resolves. Yeah, we can make an attacker here, I think. Yeah, that's fine. I think we probably have to Infernal Grasp the Kiki-Jiki in case we get it all, don't we? Well, let's start with you. Slime goes down. Moment of Truth. Sure. That's okay with me. Anyway, there's a card just like this. It was sweet. It was just like, did all the things you want. Bin and Argoth. Sure. +1 counter doesn't matter. Still dies. But they do get back some land cards. Interesting. We will continue to take our scries, though. With one, maybe both Benalias. That's fine with me. Nope. Actually, we only get one here. Okay. So you can enlist. And you can get in with Vigilance. And we'll tap you. Keep scrying our way. Not lands. We put everything on the bottom this whole game. How good Skrell have been? We probably should have kept the next Emperor. Oh, they offer that trade. I mean, that's fine. Sure. Let's see if they have, like, Tameo Safekeeping. Nope, they dropped to 8. We have a lot of indestructible creatures against a weird teamer deck. Oh, baby, let's go. It's a 6/5. Oh, my God. They get a land, get to dome one of our stuff. Okay. Currently, we can get in for 6 or 7. Where do they point this? So we can make the Benalia a 5/3 first striker. Which is what we're doing this turn. Give you first strike. Strike fast and strike hard. Just you. Alright. It's a 5/2. Overseer draws into the Gata. Double spell next turn. Sure, that's okay with me. They eat it. Down to 3. And here. When it attacks, they can also bin land cards. We're happy to discard the wastes. Alright, can't stop that. Emperor goes down. Opponent's down to 3 with the Borborygamos and Fibblethip. Borborygamos. Leave a comment. Somehow enunciate in the comments how I should spell that out. Still, they're down to 3. Technically, we still have lethal presented. Nope, now we don't. Do they attack and bin land? They do. They go after us. Interesting. They bin 2 lands. They can attempt to take out the Benalia. It doesn't make sense, though. We just give it indestructible. No blocks from our side. Down to 14. They got 2 mana open. One of those Plaza Heroes, though. So they basically have nothing this turn. No reason for us to do this before combat. We already know what's going to happen. So I think we just have lethal. I don't think they could do anything with this mana. But their stick? Oh, they can... Why can they do that? Oh, add 1 mana of any color of legendary creatures you control. Fine. So, yes, we do this. Bend the land. Okay, I think we drop them to 1 here. They have to trade off the 2/2. And we get 2 flying threats. Down to 1, play the Overseer, draw into the Gauda, play the Gauda. Deploy it all, make them have all the answers. Just a little weenie deck. Slipping through, opponents down to 1 in Teamer. Probably can't gain life. And they can only target 1 of these, they can't discard a land multiple times and like pick off 1 of these each. Looks like it just accumulates to 1 big shot. So let's see if they can get like burned down the house or something. Pretty cool. Teamer, that's awesome. This guy's great. I gotta play Teamer just because this I love those colors. No blocks here. Let them do whatever they're gonna do. They need like burn down the house. 2 damage. Pick off Gauda. We still have 3 attackers left. 1 of them is a flyer. No blocks. Down to 9. Alright. Can you find a way? It's certainly possible. All 3 of those cards gotta be good though. It's another Borborygamos Fibblethip. Can you bin a land and take out both creatures? That's 1 creature down. Can you kill the last one? Is there pause? Do they have the last sprite? They appear to say no. They could be bamboozling us, but we gotta go for it. We gotta attempt the win. They take the block. Do they have the last removal spell? Yeah, we just let this go. No, they don't have it. Okay. Good game. I thought they could have been tricking us. Seemed like there was stick there. I don't know. Good game. On the play, this is acceptable. No 2-drop, but we don't have the mana for it anyway. Pobre Planinauta. Poor Planinaut. I don't know. Like an astronaut, but for planets. I don't know, man. I don't make the rules. Let's just get in for 1 and be done with it. Bop. Down to 19. Selesnya what? Selesnya Beastcaller. Fair. No attacks from us. We'll get the Overseer down. Try to draw into a land. We don't. We'll see if they attack. If they can grow this thing and attack, maybe we can just play the Emperor immediately and exile it. It's a 4/4. Yeah, okay. That's pretty big. That's a big boy. Swing for 3, no blocks on our side. To 18. So, we could get rid of this thing now. But then they attack with a Contaminator. Yeah, it's probably you can probably do it on their turn. Enter. And try to flash the Emperor in. 4th land. Ooh, they take 1 of them, but not both. Good for us, but they know they get to attack this thing down if they want. Hexproof and Indestructible, that'll be pretty annoying. Yep, they get 1 Emperor, but not both. Let's see if they go for it anyway. Botanical Brawler. Okay. Nice little beatdown deck. Yep, they send both. The Contaminator Proliferate is interesting. I think we still take the Beastcaller here, though. Thing is, they get to Trample and Proliferate. That makes the other guy bigger. I think Trample's maybe even more annoying, actually. Because we'll be able to chump block some of this stuff for a little while. So they get this thing back. Everyone's got +1. And they give Hexproof and Indestructible at instant speed. So that means the next Emperor is not going to be quite as effective. That's interesting, because that bounces the Overseer on end step, which is not bad. And the following turn, or we could play the Steel Seraph, and then bounce that next turn, which also isn't bad. Not sure who's better. 5/4 Flyer does counter race them pretty well. Overseer draws us into removal, maybe. I think we try to bounce the Steel Seraph here instead. So we'll play you out now. Let's just plus onto you. And I think we're going to lose the Emperor, but try to counter-race them. So if the plan is to counter-race and not to chump block, we can just take lifelink here. And swing with the 3-2 lifelinker. End here. We get to hit him for 6 next turn, play the Guardian, flip the Steel Seraph. Just try to, before they realize what's happening, try to take them out. Duelist. Counter resolves first. And they get the Botanical Brawler pretty big here. Tap land, 2 cards left in hand. They have a fight spell here, they're eyeing the Steel Seraph. Let's see if they send both. They go face there, so we could save the Emperor. But we can't exile the Beastcaller anyway, so I think we just eat 6. Because of the instant speed, hexproof, indestructible. So I think we lose you, no blocks. Oh, I wonder if they have another Light Shield Array in hand. That's probably what's happening. Nope, it's an autonomous assembler. Didn't expect to see that. Can we race the Beastcaller? I'm not sure. Counters. Yeah, okay. Another one of you. That's interesting. Yeah, I think we attack with lifelink here. Lifelink it is. Get in for 6. When it drops to 8, we play out you. We get to bounce the Steel Seraph, which also makes it a blocker. End here. Comes back as a 5 floor, untapped. We could block something if we had to. But we have lethal and we're up to 20. Manual taps. I count 16 damage. Do we just let it go through? What if they have Tyvar's Stand? Then that's exactly 20, right? I mean, it's exactly 20 if they have it. We can chump block with the Guardian though. We still have lethal that way. So let's chump here. Then they'll only have 18 damage with Tyvar's Stand. But this is the last turn of the game, right? Why not just chump the Beastcaller just in case? They could draw a card. I don't think they have it. Alright, show it to me. Maybe we were greedy. Maybe there's a way they can put counters on everything at instant speed. Oh, we should have just chump blocked the Beastcaller. Yep, that's fine. Still not lethal. Oh, that adds 1 there too. How much damage is that now? 16? Okay, put a +1 counter on it. Okay. Alright. So that's 2 mana for that. I count 18. Down to 2. We were too greedy. We still should have jump blocked the Beastcaller. Alright, what's that last 2 mana? I think we get there. We should attack with all our flyers. Whew, I was nervous, man. I should have just chump blocked the Beastcaller. I don't know what they had. I don't know this set well enough yet. Still, nice. On the play, this looks okay to me. We can keep this. Slow land into Guardian of New Benalia. Gruel. Scuffle Deluxe. I really like that name. I just like it. I don't know. It just strikes me. Scuffle Deluxe. I don't know. I just like that name, man. I don't know what to tell you. Ugh, everyone's playing this card. Alright, it's not even that good. I mean, it's pretty good. Draw a discard, make a treasure. Like, that's pretty reasonable. But still. Come on. I feel like I played this like 5 times today. My move. We get to flash in our big flashy creature. Start with an attack here. We get to play things off the top of our library. Very exciting. When it hits their land drop, they're playing oil. What's going on? Maybe they just want counters on something? I don't know. Invasion of Ixalan. Alright. What does that do? Top 5 cards, reveal a permanent, put it into your hand. Alright. They pick a land. They're just trying to curve out here. And they get an adaptive. All right, now I'm less scared. Because now they're just like a really awkward curved deck that just like didn't do anything the first couple turns. We get to flash in our sick Angel though. Top deck the land. Ooh, more land on top. That's brutal. I think we take the Scry here off the Benalia. For sure. 2 combats. You get in there. We can enlist you. Let's get those lands away from the top. Ideally hit a playable here. Ugh, that is not the playable I wanted to see. Both to the bottom. Get out of here. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. They take the chump. That's fine. So we can flash this in on their turn off the top of the library. Right? I think. I'm assuming so. We must be able to. It just hasn't passed priority to us. I'll be really sad if we can't. Alright, nice. 3 damage to each creature in Planeswalker. I guess we can flash in the Emperor in plus, right? This is our last chance to respond. I mean, we can make the Benalia indestructible. We could even keep that Gaiata too. We can keep everyone here. How busted is that? Ready? Wait, so we plus on the Gaiata so it survives. And then we bin one of these useless lands that have been accumulating. And literally everyone survives? That's like pretty badass right there. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Sweet. Another one of you. Do you want to blink anyone? Let's plus on to you, I guess. I don't know that we want to blink anyone, though. Do we have to blink someone? Up to one other. Okay. Well, if we're not going to blink, let's just put this guy down now. See what else is on top. Another Gaiata. Submit 0. Okay. Get in there. Enlist. Take our free Scry. We could hit another playable, I suppose. Not you. Yeah, we'll keep you. That's fine. Sure. Why not? Alright, get in there, boys. Land for turn. Play out another indestructible. Seems reasonable. Emperor's just chilling. I mean, that flash play was beautiful. Everyone survived that. That was brutal. Manual taps. 5 damage there. Okay. We lose our Emperor, and they get to what? Dig 3? This card looks so good. Look at the top 3 cards. Exile one of them. You can play that card this turn. Okay. So they get to draw a discard this turn. We almost have lethal. Not sure if we can find lethal this turn. More draw discard. Gotta wonder what their endgame is. Reanimate something? I don't know. Bin Scrap Gorger. But they had the Evolving Adaptive in there. Why? That's such a weird card to have. Draw up. Can we find lethal? Doesn't look like it. Not sure there's any reason to bounce anyone. Enlist. Enlist. Okay. Get all the Scries in the world. Submit 1. Submit 1. See if we can get someone good on top. Hey, if we get an Emperor, we actually have lethal here. Okay. Let's do it that way. Nice. Flash you off the top, yeah. This is so fun. Exacxies 12 plus. Oh yeah, this is it. This is it right here. This is what dreams are made of. The Errant and Gaiata flash the Emperor off the top. Oh, heck yeah. Oh, this Scry is worth it. Yeah, I'm down for this. This is a fun deck. On the draw, this isn't bad. Gaiata into any Angel's pretty good. Rogue VIP. Recruitment Officer. Soldiers it is. Okay. Get a slow land down. We might not have time to Gaiata. 2-0. So they want to flash in their pair of 1/1s. Still think we go for Gaiata here. Try to outscale them. If they don't have Cathar on 3, could be nice. There come the 1/1s. Do you have Cathar on 3? No, you have Adeline instead. But you send everyone in there. We'll take the non-token and eat 2. Alright. Overseer's interesting. We then blink it next turn. We can attack with Vigilance here in the air. Alright. We're We're going to need to pop off a bit. But we can take some free blocks here. I think we just take the free blocks. Try to keep as many angels around as possible. Still take a big chunk of damage here. At some point, we might need to take a turn off to use Go for the Throat on the Adeline. Down to 9. Thalia. Taxes Go for the Throats. Now, a Gancho can pick off Adeline. So I definitely want to play this out. I think it's just you. Then we can play out Gaiata for 3. And reduce a Ganjo down so we can cast it and pick off the Adeline. Okay, see if they have a way to pump the Adeline. That'd be really sad. Attack all, they say. Resolve. Resolve. 2 blocks. Taking out Thalia seems okay. Take 5. And we attempt to Aganjo here. Pick off the Adeline. Oh, we have 2 legendary creatures. I was thinking we only had 1. I forgot the first guy is also legendary. Drop to 4. What does that do? 3/3 colorless Phyrexian. It's a lot of artifacts. Not sure about that. Land for turn. I think I want to attack with the Overseer and Gaiata and drop this after the fact and then bounce. Let's start with this. Then we can play out you and bounce the Overseer. We might need all the blockers back. Let's leave Gaiata back. Bounce the Overseer. Get the life and the draw. Oh, it's at the end step? Well, Benalia is okay. We could go for the Throat, the officer now. We might need it for something else, though. Let's just drop a Benalia instead. End here. They scoop. So at the end of the end step, we get the card back, get the draw, get the life. Interesting. On the draw, but we got the Errant and Gaiata. Let's give it a go. Oh, man. I think we try to play Gaiata here on 2. Is Skrelv worth it on 1? I think if Errant and Gaiata survives, we probably win that game. Alright, let's go Skrelv here first. And if we can't play Gaiata on 2, we can get to the Errant and Gaiata. I can't say Gaiata. Both these things are Gaiata. Oh no, not this deck again. This deck wrecked me recently. Oh goodness, 5 colors. All right, we got our work cut out for us for sure here. Got our blue online and swing for 1. All right, let's go. All right, this has flash and flying, so we'll save it for their turn. And we'll get that value engine going. What you got, opponent? On the play, manual tap for red. Nope, undo that. Manual tap for red and blue. 4 damage to another target battle or opponent. 1 damage target creature. Well, that's unfortunate. I guess we lose Skrelv then. I guess we could play Gaiata and... Nah, it doesn't matter. If they have instant speed interaction, they still blow past it. Alright, well, they did their thing. We get to do ours. And there's another one on top, which isn't super helpful. I think we just draw that card for now. Gain a life. What else is on top? Still Seraph. Alright, swing for 2. Let's get in there, put him down to 15. Now, this thing they're trying to resolve here, does this just destroy us? They get a bunch of cards, I can cast one of them. One other one goes into the hand, that's not devastating on it by itself. They do nothing though. We can play you and blink the Overseer after combat, so I think that's what we'll do here. Attack first. Dome the opponent. Play you out off the top. Bounce the Overseer, get that value. Draw a card. Well, we got plenty of things to play. That's not the issue. We got to get them to 0 soon. Storm the Festival. Oh, goodness. Okay, so that's how they're going to cheat in. Okay, they don't get one of these invasions. They get another Bergamon instead of Allura. And a Scrap Gorger. All right. Play the land here. I like the indestructible creature a lot. Maybe Gaia as well. Or we could bounce another Overseer. We just have too many cards though. We don't need any more cards. We need more mana. Let's play Gaia for mana. And I'm going to prioritize the Guardian in case they have a Wrath effect. Otherwise, we're just swinging in here. Everyone's got flying. Opponent drops to 4. The other thing we could have done is not to play the Gaia and saved the other... I gotta stop saying Gaia. The Font of Hope. Then we could have held open 3 mana to flash in the next Errant. I mean, opponents doing their thing, but that's the thing with Storm the Festival. It's no guarantee. Looks like we just have lethal here. Yeah. No one has reach. So that's looking like game to me. Get all the flyers in there. Undeclare you. Alright. That was a non-game. Storm the Festival is really hit or miss. It's just not that good of a card in general. Maybe it's better though. Maybe they find a home for it. I don't know. Alright, thank you for staying to the end. If you enjoyed today's video, please drop a like, a comment, and a subscribe. Have a great day, and I will see you in the next one.